Yo, what is going on everyone? Yo here, and I'm bringing you Diablo 3 leveling guide, as well as some tips that'll help you get some gear along the way. So the new Diablo season, Season 6, is starting up really soon, April 29th, and I know there's a lot of new players joining the game, or are returning, and are looking for some tips and tricks on how to level up pretty fast, as well as get some gear so that it's not a painful process. This video will tell you everything that you guys need to know about leveling, and you'll get some really good gear along the way. The first thing I want to talk to you guys about is leveling in a party or leveling solo. So both methods are going to be really similar in the beginning, but around level 15 it is going to differ, and I'll tell you guys when it does differ, so don't worry about it. But for the first 15 levels, you guys are going to do the exact same thing. I show you guys an example here, but you make your character and then go ahead and jump into the game. Make sure you put it on hard. If you're in a group, put it on master. If it gets too difficult on master, drop it down to hard. Don't ever do expert. It's really inefficient. And vice versa, if the content gets really easy on hard, bump back up to master. And so what you're going to want to do is jump in the game on adventure mode, and as soon as you get in the game, go talk to your companion, the Templar. He's going to give you a weapon that is about 2, so I've seen sometimes 3 times better than their starting weapon, and that's obviously a huge improvement. Go ahead and equip that, and that'll upgrade your damage right off the bat. Now after you're done with that, go to your map and look around for the boss quests. So bosses like Zoltan Cool, bosses like the Skeleton King, any of the bosses, Butcher, go ahead and with your group or by yourself, either way, go ahead and go fight them. Because they're the bosses and they have boss quests, they're going to drop gear originally as well as a bonus chest. This chest is always going to have yellow gear in it, so instantly you're going to get upgraded, and it's going to make the rest of leveling pretty easy. So I'd recommend doing about 2 or 3 of these bosses, and then again, regardless of whether you're in a group or not, go to Halls of Agony 2. Halls of Agony 2 is really popular because it has large amounts of enemies, really high density, and as well as cursed chests. If you do find a cursed chest while you're running through it, go ahead and stop and complete it. It's going to give you a lot of experience for completing it, even if you don't fully do it. If it's kill the 100 enemies and you only kill 90, you'll still get experience for doing it. So go ahead and do that, and at this point you'll be noticing that you're getting a massacre bonus. Now massacre bonus is really good, especially for solo play. In groups it's not as good because it only counts for your kills. So if your team kills 50 enemies but you only get 12 of them, your massacre bonus will only be for 12. So that's why it's much better for single player. For single player, you are going to get all of the kills, obviously, because you're the only one there. So 50 kills means a lot more massacre bonus, which is why this spot is perfect for single players and is the spot that I'm going to recommend later on. And so after you're done killing everything in halls, go ahead and leave the game and restart it. You're just going to keep farming halls 2. You can go ahead and go to halls 3 and farm both, and then after you're done, go ahead and reset it until you're about level 15. At level 15, if you're in a group, you can go and do rifts at this point. At this point you go do rifts, and it's going to give you a lot of experience and a lot of gear. The reason that it's better is because, again, you don't get that massacre bonus in a group, and you don't get a massacre bonus in rifts. So again, it's not there because you're in rifts, and it's not there because you're in a group. You might as well go do rifts. And for solo play, this is where it splits off. Solo play, I personally would recommend that you stay in halls until level 70. It might be kind of boring. I'd recommend that you can jump around Act 1. Act 1 has a lot of places like Festering Woods that are really high density, where you can take advantage of that massacre bonus, and it's really good for leveling solo. If you are looking to level really fast, then definitely join a group because it is considerably faster and it's more fun because you have that community interaction. But if you are in a group, jump into rifts. The gearing is going to be about the same. I mean, you're going to find legendaries here or there, but as soon as you get to level 42, what you want to do is you want to go and craft a mace. So at level 42, you're going to go and craft a level 61 mace. This level 61 mace, you cannot use it regularly, but you can also roll the affix that reduces the level requirement by up to 23 levels. So you go ahead and craft that, and you'll be able to use it at level 42. Obviously, you'd have to get really lucky for it to roll perfectly like that, but even if it doesn't roll perfectly and you can use at level 47, the 1000 damage over your about 200 damage weapon is going to be huge. So if you and one other person in a group get it, then you guys can go ahead and bump it up to Torment in single player if you end up getting it and getting lucky, because after disenchanting everything, you're only going to be able to make about 3 of them. So if you do get lucky enough and find it, go ahead and use that and bump it up to Torment, because you're going to be able to destroy everything for at least, I'd say, 5 to 10 levels. And then when it gets more difficult, obviously drop it down, because you don't want it to be inefficient, especially if you're farming solo, because you do want that massacre bonus, and if it takes you a long time to kill stuff, you're going to get a lower massacre bonus, and that is not optimal. So obviously this guide isn't ultimate, it's not final or anything like that. You can definitely, if you enjoy rifts more than doing hauls, because I know it's pretty monotonous, go ahead and run over there and do some rifts, switch it up, and do some bounties. Bounties give you a lot of experience. For solo play, it's not really, of course you want to be optimal, but you're not going to be as fast as a group, so you might as well enjoy it along the way. Yeah, since you're trying to enjoy it along the way, I'm not going to tell you what you like. You're going to play the game and you're going to find out what you like, and go ahead and try each thing. And like I said, it may not be optimal, but you're enjoying the experience, and guys, it's a game. That's part of it. So I hope you guys enjoyed my tips and tricks. Oh, lastly, when you do hit level 70, you're going to get a gift in the bottom left of your screen. It's going to be called Hadrig's Gift. Go ahead and collect that. It's going to give you a couple set pieces. It is going to be imperative that you guys collect the rest of these pieces for your set, because this is going to be your first class set. And completing the class set is going to increase your damage exponentially for each class. Once you're level 70, all you have to do is get the other 2 bags, which means killing Iswal on Torment 2 or higher, as well as soloing a Greater Rift 20+. And a good way to do this is doing a Torment for regular Rift, because it's going to give you a really high chance of dropping a Greater Rift Stone, as well as instantly unlocking the Greater Rift level that you're going to need to do, Greater Rift 20. And so you're going to complete the regular Rift, and hopefully you get a Keystone. If not, try it again, or drop it down and try it again until you do get one. Once you get one, go ahead and do the Greater Rift. You should be able to do it. If not, I'm going to add a link in the description to Diablofans. It's a place that has a lot of useful tools for Diablo guides, and that is where I find most of my guides for my characters. So whatever character, barbarian, monk, go there, and I'm sure they'll have something for beginners, and you can utilize that. The Greater Rifts aren't super difficult, but they're not easy. You're definitely going to want to look up a build, or have a build in mind that is strong. Alright guys, that's all I have as far as easy gear and leveling in Diablo 3. I really hope everyone enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure to leave a like and a comment so I know to make more videos like this. For more content similar to this, don't forget to go to my channel or subscribe to get weekly updates. Thanks, and have a good one.